हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप लोग? सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्ट अवर क्लास फिफ्थ, दैट इज some more criteria for the congruence of a triangle. As we have learned in our previous classes, that is the congruence of a triangle. In our next class we have learned the criteria that mention that how a triangle is a congruent. And one class is also tells us the properties of triangles, in which we have learned all the properties that are related to a triangle. So this is our class fifth, and after this class we have only summary and revision class, in which we are going to revise all the chapter. So in this class we have learned the leftover criteria of a triangle, as well as we are doing some questions also. So let's get start this class. The first one is that the triple S criteria, means a triple S criteria for the congruence of triangles, that tells us side, side and side. This tells us the side, side, side property. So it shows us that if the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of the another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Understand? If we make a diagram of it, then if this is take a two triangles, that is A, B and C, and same way P, Q, R. So here it is written these all sides are equal to this, means these triangles are equal to, means every side is equal to it, means AB is equal to PQ, AC is equal to PR, and in the same way BC is equal to QR. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR in the corresponding ratio. It is the name is written in the same form, that the sides are also corresponding equals to each other. The next criteria is a very important, that is RHS. RHS, that means right angled hypotenuse side. That tells us that if two right angled triangle congruent if one side and the hypotenuse of the one are respectively equal to the corresponding side and the hypotenuse of the other. Please, if we make a diagram of it, then this is an hypotenuse side, in the same way this is hypotenuse side. These both sides and this angle, right angle hypotenuse side, is in proportion. So there is an end of the criteria that determine you that the triangles are the congruent. So we are mainly study the 5 criteria that tells us the triangles congruency. Now we are going to do some questions that are very important to understand, as well as to understand the criteria and the properties of a triangle. So the first question is that in the given figure, OA is equals to OB and OC is equals to OD. So that first is triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BO. Next one is AC is parallel to B. So the diagram given here is that here is BOD and here is AOC. OA is equals to OB and OC is equals to OD. Okay, now first of all we have to do first, that is triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD. So prove, first of all it is given that the triangle AOC and triangle BOD, AO is equals to OB, given in the question. In the same way, OD equals to OC, given in the same question. Now the last one is that angle AOC equals to angle BOD, by which it is a vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angle. So by side angle side, it is proved, side angle side congruence criteria tells us that triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD. Hence, the next part that is given, so by CPCT, angle 1 is equals to angle 2. That is, here it is 1 and here it is 2. So if by CPCT angle 1 equals to 2, in the same way we do in the second point, if angle 1 equal to 2, if angle 1 equals to 2, in the same way it is also an alternate angle. Hence AC is parallel to, hence proved. We have proved both the points which are mentioning here. You have seen in your screen that in the given figure, the figure is mentioned and we have proved first point, that is triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD, and the second point, that is AC is parallel to BC. Now the next question we are doing here, that is question 2. If the altitude from verd vertex of a triangle bisects the opposite side, prove that the triangle is isosceles triangle. So let us make a diagram of it. ABC, this is an attitude, that means it is perpendicular. So to prove that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, so given that AD perpendicular and BD equals to CD. So prove in triangle ADB and ADC, angle BD equals to, side BD equals to CD, as bisects angle ADB equals to angle ADC, altitude, next one AD equals to BD. So what, why it is common now? So by SAS means side angle side, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. So by CPCT, AB equals to AC. So triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Hence proved. What proof? We have proof here if our altitude bisects the opposite side, then what? The triangle is an isosceles triangle. So now we are going to do our next question, that is prove that the perpendiculars from the vertices of an equal angle of isosceles triangle to the opposite side are equal. This has the same proof which I have done here, but just opposite of it. Means we have to prove that the isosceles triangle is there, but we have to prove that attitude bisects the side. Are you understand what I am telling? I am telling here that they have given the same question, but the proof is also the same, just opposite question is given. So the next question shows like in the given figure, AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to the line segment AB, so that means you have to prove this line also, that show that CD bisects AB. CD bisects AB. So the given diagram is that. So the given diagram is that. This is angle B, this is C, O, D, A. So what is the AD and BC? AD and BC are equal perpendiculars, means these are perpendicular, this is equal to this one. to a line segment AB. Okay. Next one is so that the CD bisect AB. Okay. Now we have to prove. So angle CBO and equals to angle DAO given perpendiculars. Next, side BC equals to side D given, and the main thing is triangle COB equals to angle AOD. Why? Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. So by AS corollary, that is triangle OAD is congruent to triangle OBC. So by CPCT, OA equals to OB. Means this line is equals to this line. So therefore it proved that CD bisect AB. Hence proved. Understand? Have you understand? So now we have completed all the important questions that are related to this chapter 7 triangles. So there is the end of all the classes. So the next class is our summary class, in which we are doing to some revise the theoretical part as well as the theory. So meet you soon in our class 6. Thank you so much.